starting the test drive in this 2500 HD LTZ with the gas engine, it's a different feel compared to driving the Duramax. I drive more of these 3/4 ton and 1 ton trucks with the turbo diesel than I do the gas engine. Not necessarily bothersome, but it's just, it takes some getting used to. It drives differently than the Duramax does, definitely. And it mostly has to do with the low end torque, as you kind of give the truck throttle coming out of corners, because there's not like a sweet spot with the turbo there where it pulls hard. It's just kind of pulling more linear as you give it throttle from a stop. So I like it, but I'm just used to the turbo diesel feel, I guess, like the turbo spooling up for power and all of that. I'm gonna give it a little pull here, but there's a cop right there. Here we go. So, I mean, that was pretty good pickup. Now, I do want to give one more huge thanks to Chevrolet Buick GMC of Murfreesboro for allowing me to review this truck today. I'll leave a link below in the description. If you're looking to find the best price on one of these closer to home, click that second link down below. It takes just a minute to fill out your information, and I'll make sure the local dealers are fighting to get you the best price on this or whatever new vehicle you might be interested in. But honestly, this is one of the smoothest rides I've ever had with the 2500. I don't know what it is, but it's just going down the interstate very smoothly. Not used to that. And wind noise isn't bad. Road noise, I can hear it a bit more because it's a TrailBoss, more off-road oriented, all of that. But for the most part, I mean, I'm pretty impressed. And I feel like this is a good option, you know, to go with a gas engine, to go with the 2500, because this will still pull 18,000 plus pounds on a gooseneck. So unless you're needing to tow 20K plus, this is a good way to go if you're only trying to tow between like 10 and probably 15,000, just to be safe. But then also, it's a bit easier to drive compared to a dually, in my opinion. Now, in terms of what you get for the money, I mean, this is pretty solid. Like I said in the walk around portion, if you want to get the Duramax with this same setup, you might as well just add $9,900 to $10,000 on top of the $79,133 that this sticker's for. But honestly, diesel is very efficient for more longer range driving. But if you're doing a lot of city driving, a lot of accelerating, the diesel isn't necessarily as efficient as the gas engine. So especially if you're doing a lot of in-town driving, things of that nature, this is a good option because it keeps you under 80 grand. You get a whole bunch of off-road stuff, a whole lot of comfort amenities that you would expect from an LTZ. And you know, it's easier to fill up. Maybe not now, you know, with what's going on in the country right now and the war in Iran, all of that. But for the most part, gas tends to be cheaper than diesel is, depending on what's going on. And especially when you consider the efficiency of one of, you know, especially when it's cold out, the efficiency of gas kind of, at least cost-wise, can outweigh the benefits of a diesel engine if it's not warming up all the way and kind of doing what it needs to do to be efficient. And another thing that's kind of interesting is this fuel range meter. I really like it because based on your driving dynamics, it adjusts how much range you have. Kind of like EVs, when you hook up a trailer, it'll, let's say you have a full charge on a Silverado EV, it's 460 or whatever. But then once you hook your trailer up, it sees the weight, it'll say, all right, you got about 220 miles based on the extra weight I'm pulling. So this does something similar, which I like. I floored it going down the ramp, and then the range went down quite a bit. But as I've kind of been driving normally, the range is going back up. So it's saying based on how you're driving now, you should be all right. You won't need to fill up in the next 5 minutes with a quarter tank of gas. But again, I think this is a good option if you're just wanting to tow a bit above normal and you don't necessarily want to pay extra for a Duramax. So all that being said, this will bring me to the end of my review of this 26 Silverado 2500 HD LTZ TrailBoss.